I'm glad you're here. Take these and I'll search for the wife. This one emphasizes the value of guitars to a guitar player, the value of musical instruments, and probably this hints at the cost of musical instruments, which is way over the top. And this dude is also a fan of Gibson guitars. Just for the record, I don't approve of searching for guitars before you search for people in a situation like that, which is a very scary situation. But the meme is funny. And by the way, I'm Vadusha and I'm the greatest expert in guitars in the entire world, and maybe even on YouTube. The secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. It's the G sustained chord. Just kidding, it says Jesus. Sustained is when you sustain a note. Except for you normally sustain either the second or the fourth. It says this. It's kind of hard to play. It's the same as this. When you play this classic chord progression, the 1, the 4, the 5, the 1, you can sustain this note before going to the third there. So you go. It gives it a bit of a sustained vibe. Or you can sustain the second, like this. And there's this note that you can sustain back to 1. See? So G sustained, I'm not sure what they mean, because you need to sustain either the second or the fourth. Do they ever sustain any other notes, though? Let me know in the comments. If I buy this new guitar, I'll be able to play even better. No, you won't. It doesn't help. Buying new guitars does not improve you as a guitar player, but there's a certain truth to that, because if a guitar does not inspire you to play, if a guitar does not look and feel like you want to grab it and play it, you might want to change it and buy a new one that does inspire you. So new guitars don't improve your skills, but they may motivate you to play more. And playing more does improve your skills. Of course, unless you have a very poor condition guitar, which doesn't play at all, so you might want to change that as fast as possible. We cannot name our son Guitar Solo unless you're Elon Musk. Normal people, you can't talk about the band for 3 straight hours. Metalhead, observe. I used to be able to talk about my favorite metal bands for hours, but now I'm not, because I don't really have favorite metal bands. Metallica is my favorite metal band. That's how metal I am. But yeah, this is a stereotype. This is not completely true. This is a kind of a lie. 3 straight hours. Come on. Metalheads are able to talk about their bands forever. Day 27, they still think I'm a real guitar. It took me a while to realize that. You see this little one there? That's the Guitar Hero piece. I haven't played Guitar Hero ever. Literally, I haven't touched this little guitar in my entire life. I don't know what it feels like. I don't know what it is. I've seen a couple of videos. I got no idea why people like it. Or maybe I do, because if you don't play a guitar, this kind of makes you feel like you play a guitar, but you need so much skill and practice to actually practice it, judging by the videos. You could invest that in actually playing the guitar and learning its chord shapes and scales. Why not? Complete mystery for me. You can use your guitar pick to unlock a grocery cart. Really? Oh, that's a video. And it does work. It works. Ha! It was a Metallica pick. Why would you waste a Metallica pick? I hope he got it back. Play the guitar, they said. You will get all the checks, they said. I must be honest with you. That was the very reason I picked up the guitar some 20-ish years ago. Playing the guitar can get you the attention of the gender you fancy, especially if it's men, because when you play the guitar, the only people really interested in your playing are guitar players, and statistically, those are men. Though it's changing, the gender balance is balancing out, so I'm happy this is happening. Playing bass riffs on guitar. Playing guitar riffs on bass. Not quite sure what the joke is about. I guess playing the guitar is easier finger-wise than playing the bass, because bass strings are thicker. If you play something on the guitar, you can try and play it on bass. Let me grab it. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to hear it. It's kind of harder. You see, the strings are thicker. My fingers hurt here as well, not just here. These two hurt as well, because you have to push through the strings. Do this thing. Okay, that hurt. I don't normally use the pick to play the bass unless I need to record something metal, because this, you can't replace that with anything else really. Or you can, I'm not sure. The attack is sharper with a pick than with a finger. And there's a slight delay, some milliseconds. It depends on what feel you want from your track. I normally play with the fingers. And these guys there, they need to be quite strong to press everything, to hold the strings in place. You hear the buzzing sound. That's because I'm weak. Put it back. When someone messes with your amp settings, never mess with a person's amp settings. There's a special place in hell for people like this. Who in the world messes with amp settings? I set it up. Don't touch that, please. Unless you're playing in a club and there's several bands. They use different settings. Life hack for starting musicians. Use your telephone and photograph your settings. That's it. Take a shot of them, and then when you're back, restore the settings. Easy as that. Or use digital technology, not use the amps. Who needs amps these days? Digital is the way you go. Digital wins over amps. You don't have to tweak the settings. You just plug in and go. That's it. I have a couple of questions. Why is this a meme, first of all? This is clearly not. A meme is something that has some funny captions. Where's the captions? That's a jack. They plugged in their guitar and they pulled the thing out. It does happen sometimes if you have screws here that are not tight enough, or if it's gotten all wobbly, and ensure proper maintenance to your guitars, please. And this will never happen to you. You may be cool, but you're never gonna be Albert Einstein playing an electric guitar cool. Couple of notes there. To all of you meme makers and joke writers, playing an electric guitar is kind of too long to be a punchline. So playing a Gibson, playing a Fender, use a specific guitar name to make it shorter and more poignant. But you'll never be Albert Einstein playing a Fender cool. This is not a Fender though. This is a rip-off something. I'm not even... Let me know in the comments what kind of guitar this is, because it kind of looks like a Gibson Explorer that has one of its edges stuck in the wall. Not sure what it is. It looks like a Japanese 80s kind of style of guitar. This is obviously fake, because Albert Einstein's head is too small and he's clever. We all know that. Neighbor dog barks all day. I play my guitar and everybody loses their minds. What's wrong with the dogs? Why are they barking all the day? Really? And what's wrong with you playing your guitar out loud, not using headphones? Use digital technology and use headphones to go with that. Like this. Just widen them out. Put them on. Nobody's gonna hear you playing. Very easy. Thanks, but I think I'm Set. Set was an Egyptian pharaoh or a god, I'm not sure. Okay, this is an Egyptian guitar, which rhymes well with the pun here. I like the tremolo bar there. Couple of notes that would have made it more playable. See this thing here? You could use this rod and put it in the other hand. Make the guitar more playable, because you can't place it on your lap when you have a rod like this. It's all bendy, I'm assuming. Change the hand. Use the other hand. That's the only tweak I'd make to this guitar. My wife isn't afraid of me cheating. She's afraid I'll buy more guitars. Rightfully so. Do you know how many guitar a guitar player needs? There's a specific number. Let me know in the comments. When guitarists try to read music. Do you read sheet music? I don't. I don't really know the whole thing. I used to use tabs, now I use my ears, and MIDI. MIDI works magic. Who needs sheet music unless you're working with orchestras and bunches of classically trained musicians, or writing film scores or whatever? I wish I could read some sheet music. I'm just lazy to learn. I tried, but I failed. Martin Luther King. Usually all of my guitars are luthier made. All of them are handmade. I bought this Fender and this Steinberger. This little one you can probably see is a luthier made guitar, custom shop. I got a couple of more luthier made guitars, but not Martin Luther. Me moshing at a show. Drummer slowly hits China's cymbal 4 times. We're all gonna die. Yeah. In case you don't know, hitting the China, which sounds like 4 times in a row, is giving a countdown to a breakdown. So it normally goes yeah, mosh pits. So this is how I die. What is that? Is this G sharp or what is that? I told him if anything happened to me, he can use all our money on guitars. So I did. I mean, if I died, Peter, I was stuck in traffic. Buying more guitars is fun when you're a guitarist and pick up your friend's bass. Okay. Yeah, bass kind of feels like a huge thing after you've played a guitar for a while. But when you play both, it kind of stops feeling like that. So this meme sort of does make sense. But this guitar is huge. Or this person is tiny. A fast and sloppy pentatonic lick. Impossible. Yeah, that's the first thing you learn. Pentatonic licks. It's very simple. First you learn the scale, which is for the minor pentatonic, and that's what you learn. I'm guessing if you play metal, you learn it here. It's pretty easy, and it's kind of simple to fiddle around. Relatively fast and unrelatively sloppy. When you're ugly, so you learn to play the guitar. Yes, that's the reason I started learning playing the guitar, because of all of the teenage insecurities. And I thought that getting a skill like that, an impressive skill, would make me stand out as a teenager. I guess it did a little bit. It's the confidence that makes the difference, not the guitar. So if a guitar makes you confident, go for it. Or if you like music. Me leaving my favorite guitar store after once again buying absolutely nothing. Yeah, it kind of feels awkward when you go in a guitar store just to experience the guitars. I don't know. I used to do that a lot. It used to help me get over anxiety and broaden my guitar horizons. I don't know. But it feels kind of awkward leaving the store. It feels as much awkward as going to a guitar store actually intending to buy something, but finding nothing. And those two overlap, creating a weird feeling. I need therapy. Name a more iconic duo. Yes, sir. These huge cabinets and amps go in basements. And looking at this picture, I'm not sure if I'm looking up or down. Which way is that? Right, guys, thanks to you all for watching the video till the very end and not skipping any bit of it. It lets the YouTube algorithm know the video is worth promoting. And most importantly, it makes me happy. Please like the video if you liked the video. Please subscribe if you have a heart. I hope you enjoyed the memes and I wish you all have a nice week because you're awesome. Yes, you are.